Now let's revise chapter 5, 7, 8 from GK book.
Chapter 5, Films We Love. So we are going to know about the films in this chapter. So in part A, we have to read the clues to identify the films. First is, this film tells the story of two cousins and their journey to the throne of the Maheshmati kingdom. And it is a very popular movie. It is Bahubali 2, The Conclusion. Second, this film is based on the capital of a captain of the Indian cricket team. The role was played by Imran Hashmi. The film shows his rise and fall in cricket. And the movie is Azhar. Third, this film is a musical comedy that tells the story of a teenage detective played by Ranbir Kapoor in search of his missing father. So the name of the movie is Jagga Jasoos. Fourth, this film stars Amir Khan as Mahavir Singh Fogart and traces his struggles to train his daughters Geeta Fogart and Babita Kumari to be world-class wrestlers and win a gold medal for the country. And the movie name is Dangal. Fifth, the film is based on a real life incident where a brave 23-year-old air hostess sacrificed her life to protect the passengers aboard a hijacked flight. And the name of the movie is Neerja. So here we have written the name of the movies by the clues given. Now moving to the next thing, that is, did you know? Now here S.S. Rajamouli's film Bahubali 2 The Conclusion became the first Indian film released in 4K HD format. The film relies heavily on visual effects of VFX, which means the larger than life scene. Now here you can see that there are two pictures in this. On the right hand side, it's a normal picture which has been given VFX effect, visual effect, to make it more larger than live seem real. That means the real thing is made given more visual effects. So the left hand picture, you can see it in the movie. And next, train your brain. Dangal was the first Indian film to cross earning of rupees 2000 crore in worldwide collections. How many zeros are there in 2000 crores? Yes, students, can you count and tell how many zeros would be there in 2000 crores? It would be around 10 zeros in 2000 crores. Okay, now moving to the next part. Here there are some interesting facts about the films and the filmmaking. So now let's read it, and it is going to be very interesting. Now in the first thing, it is written that located in Hyderabad, Ramoji Film City. It's the world's largest film studio complex. It is a film studio spanning up to 2000 acres in area, where films such as Bahubali, Dilwale and Krish have been shot. So this is a film city where such big movies are being shot. And in the next thing, it is written, costume designers are responsible for dressing all actors in a film. Now, costume designers, they design the dresses of the actors who are working in the movie. Now, Bhanu Athaiya is an Indian costume designer who won the Academy Award for the Best Costume Design for her work in the movie Gandhi, which was in 1982. and it was a very fantastic movie. And the costumes was designed by Bhanu Athaiya in the movie Gandhi, and she was being awarded Academy Award for the best costume design. Now, moving to the next thing, a screenwriter decides the sequence of events in a film. It writes the script and dialogues of every character. The work of the screenwriter is that he writes all the sequence which are going to happen in a movie. He will write the dialogue of every character. Many authors, such as Chetan Bhagat, have turned screenwriters and adapted their books into films. So the Chetan Bhagat used to write books, but it has been turned to movies. Now, moving to the next thing about the cinematographers. So, a cinematographer is responsible for making the scenes in a film look visually appealing so that the movie looks fantastic. Sudeep Chatterjee won the National Award for the Best Cinematography in 2015 for the film Bazirao Mastani, while Tiru won the same award for the film 24 in 2016. Yes. So we have seen the movie and it is a very nice movie. So it is cinematograph or it may these people they make the scenes very beautiful and visually appealing. Now, next is about the stunt team. A stunt team is a crew of professional performers who perform dangerous action sequences in a film. Famous stunt coordinator Wolfgang Stigman trained Shah Rukh Khan for the film Dawn 2. The film had some dangerous stunts such as 300 feet high jump and a car chasing scenes using 67 cars and a fight sequence in Malacca prison with real prisoners. So this was a great stunts which were used in these movies and it was done by the professional performers. And next is with a running time of just 100 seconds. Fresh Guacamole is the shortest film and it was nominated for an Oscar. Now next come about the makeup artist. Makeup artists are responsible for the look of actors in a film. Rajkumar Rao's drastic transformation from 33-year-old to 324-year-old man in the film Rabta was the result of the work done by makeup artists from Los Angeles who worked with Zubi Johal of Dirty Hands Company to give the look to Rao's character. Now, makeup artist, the work is that they do the makeup of the actress who work in the movie. And one of the good example we can see in the movie Rapta that the Rajkumar's Rao was a drastic change from just 33 years to 324 years old. Right? So these are the so many works, so big team in the film making industry. Next is train your brain. Now match the words to their meaning. First one is premiere and the meaning is the first showcase of a film. Second, clapper board. It is a board which is clapped before shooting a scene. Third, box office, the place in a cinema where tickets are sold. Fourth, celluloid. It is a thin material used to make films. So now moving to part B. Here, look at the pictures and identify the Hollywood actors and write the correct answer in the circle. So these are the pictures of the Hollywood actors and we have to identify the names. So the first one is Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel is an American actor, producer, director, and screenwriter. He is best known for playing Dominic Toretto in the Fast and Furious franchise. And the second is Gal Gadot. Now, Gal Gadot is an Israeli actress, model, and producer. And third one, it is now this actor is Daniel Radcliffe. Daniel Radcliffe is a popular English actor and producer. He is best known for playing Harry Potter in the Harry Potter film series. Fourth, and the name of the actor is Jack Efron. Jack Efron is an American actor and singer. Fifth, the actor is Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp is an American actor, producer, and musician. Sixth, the name of the actor is Angelina Jolie, and she is an American actress, filmmaker, and humanitarian. She has received an Academy Award and 3 Golden Globe Awards. Seventh, the name of the actor is Emma Watson. She is an English actress, model, and activist. She played role as Hermione Granger in Harry Potter film series. And eighth, the name of the person is Robert Downey Jr. and he is an American actor, producer and singer. He has played role in Iron Man and Sherlock Holmes. Next is in ninth. The name of the actress is Jennifer Lawrence. And Jennifer Lawrence is an American actress. Her films were X-Men series and Hunger Games film series. So these were the Hollywood actor and actresses. Next, it's written that we have to find out many best-selling books have been made into award-winning films. We have to make a list of 5 films which are based on novels. Now, the names of those movies which are based on novels are Wizard of Oz, Sense and Sensibility, Schindler's List, Little Women, The Godfather. So these are the movies which are based on the novels. That means first novels were written and then movies were made according to that.
Chapter 7, Our Green World. So let's start with exercise A. Tick the correct answer. First, carrot, radish and turnip are dash with store food. So it is a roots. Now here they store food and nutrients. Second, the green color of leaves is due to the presence of chlorophyll. Now, chlorophyll absorbs energy from sunlight, which converts water and carbon dioxide into starches that plants use for food. Third, fenugreek, spinach, and coriander are some dash that we eat, are some leaves, and they are very strong antioxidant. They are good for digestive system as well as it's good for heart as well. Fourth, trees that shed all their leaves and are bare in winter season are called dash trees. It is deciduous trees and they shed their leaves in winter so that they can survive the harsh weather. Fifth, fir, pine, cedar and spruce are some plants found in the mountains. Sixth, plants such as dodder that steal food from other plants are called dash plants, parasitic plants. These plants actually they do not have green chlorophyll. So they cannot make their own food. So what they do, they just stem twine around the other plant and they steal their food. Seventh, tape grass and pondweed are dash plants. They are underwater plants and they are narrow grass like leaves found in lakes and ponds. Now, moving to let's think. Trees are being cut down to meet the needs of people. As a result, the forest area is being reduced, because of which many animals are getting endangered. This is destroying our environment. How can we save the environment? So, to save the environment, we should grow more trees. We should stop the use of plastics. We should use wind energy and solar energy. And we should use geothermal energy, which do not leave any after effect and work in an environment friendly manner. Now, moving to exercise B, read the clues to identify these plants. First, this typically evergreen plant is one of the fastest growing woody plants in the world. Some varieties can grow up to 70 feet tall and have stems as large as 6 inches wide. So it is a bamboo tree. It is the fastest growing woody plant in the world. Second, this plant is a woody, low growing evergreen vine that measures from 1 to 6 feet and has dark glossy leaves. The fruit of this plant has small pockets of air inside it that causes it to bounce and float in water. So it is cranberries. Third, the flower of this plant is the largest unbranched flower in the world and can be as tall as 15 feet. It produces a smell like that of rotting flesh. So it is the corpse flower. It is the largest unbranched flower in the world. Fourth, the flowers of this plant look like a dragon. If the sides of the flower are squeezed, it looks as if a dragon's mouth is opening and closing. So the height of the plant ranges from 1 feet to 8 feet. And the name of this plant is snapdragon. Did you know that The Ruins is a horror film directed by Carter Smith, which is based on the novel of the same name by Scott Smith? Now, it narrates the story of a group of people in Mexico and their encounter with carnivorous vines which can eat even human beings. So, The Ruins is a horror film. Now, moving to exercise C, identify the trees and write the correct answer in the circles. So, the first one is a sal tree, that is A. Second, it is E, and that is the pine tree. Third, B, it is a bamboo tree. Fourth, C, it is a palm tree. Fifth, D, fir tree. 6, F, it is a eucalyptus tree. 7th, G, baobab tree. 8, H, dragon's blood tree. So these were the name of the trees. Now, did you know that a cricket bat is traditionally made from the bark of a willow tree? Now, here on the left hand side is a willow tree. So the cricket bat is traditionally made with this tree only, the bark of the willow tree. Chapter 8, As Free as Birds. So we are going to read about varieties of birds in this chapter. So in the part A, we have to tick the correct answer. First question is, what is the journey made by birds between their summer and winter homes called? And it is called migration. So migration is a regular seasonal movement, often north and south, by many species of birds. Question 2. What is a baby swan called? And it is called cygnet or swanlings. Third, which of the following body parts do birds not have? And it is teeth. Birds swallow their food whole, and a muscular part in their stomach grinds up the food so that they can digest it easily. Fourth question, which of the following birds has a huge colorful beak? And it is toucan. Toucans, it has a black body, white throat and colorful beak. Fifth, which is the world's fastest bird? Peregrine falcon. And it has been measured as speeds above 83.3 meter per second when they stoop or dive. Sixth, to which bird is the dodo, an extinct flightless bird, related? And dodo is related to pigeon. It is restricted to the island of Mauritius, which is the east of Madagascar in the Indian Ocean. Seventh, which of these is not a bird? It is bat. As bats are mammals and they give birth to the young ones and have fur or hair on their body, which is not a feature of birds. Which is the smallest living bird? It is bee humming. The male bird measures just 57 mm, that is 57 millimeter, and in total length, females are slightly larger in size. Did you know in olden times pigeons used to carry messages from one place to another? So as we can see in the picture that in early times pigeons, they were used to take the letters from one place to the other place. Train your brain. Ostriches are known to lay the largest egg. So if the weight of an ostrich egg is 1.5 kg, so what will be the weight of 10 eggs? Now weight of an ostrich egg is 1.5 kg and weight of 10 kgs would be equal to 1.5 into 10, that is 15 kg. Now let's move to the part B. Did you know that all birds cannot fly? So look at the picture and identify some flightless birds. So in the picture we can see that there are many birds, those who cannot fly. So they are known as flightless bird. So the first picture is of cassowary. Second is of ostrich. Third is of emu. Fourth is of kiwi. Fifth is a penguin. Sixth is rhea. So these are the flightless birds, those who cannot fly. Did you know a flightless bird, dodo, once lived on the island of Mauritius, and in the 1500s European sailors began to hunt the bird, and by 1681 this bird got extinct. That means it got disappeared. Now no bird dodo exists in this world. So it is not good to hunt the bird. It ends those species. Now let's think that most animals and birds become extinct because of loss of habitat due to hunting and poaching. What can we do to save the animals and birds from extinction? So what can we do to save them? So first of all, we should know what species in our area are endangered. That means who are becoming extinct or who are decreasing in quantity. So we should first take out the data of those birds who are getting extinct. And then we should volunteer, we should give our time to protect those wildlife in our area. And then we should plant trees so that it can provide food and shelter for the native wildlife animals. So in this way we can save the birds and animals, those who are getting extinct or those who are getting disappeared. Now let's move to the part C. Read the clues and identify these Indian state birds. So first one is also known as green dove or green winged pigeon. I get my name from my green color and I am the state bird of Tamil Nadu. And the name of this bird is emerald dove. My wings and tail are bright blue in color and I am the state bird of Odisha. It is Indian roller. Third, I am black in color with bright orange yellow patches on my head. I am the state bird of Meghalaya. The name of the bird is hill myna. Fourth, I am large bird with long bare legs and I am one of the heaviest flying birds. I am the state bird of Rajasthan, Great Indian Buster. I have a long tail. Fifth part, I have a long tail. I lay my eggs in the nests of crows and other hosts who raise my young, and I am the state bird of Jharkhand, and it is Asian quail. So these are the Indian state birds. Let's just repeat it. Emerald dove, it is the state bird of Tamil Nadu. Indian roller is the state bird of Odisha. Hill myna is the state bird of Meghalaya. Great Indian Buster is the state bird of Rajasthan and Asian quail is the state bird of Jharkhand. So we finishes with the part C. Now let's see train your brain. First one, so these are the similes, that means the word has been resembled to the birds. Now let's see one by one how these words are getting resembled by the name of the birds. First one is as dead as a dodo. Now we have read in the chapter that dodo has become completely extinct. It means that it is no longer alive in this world. So that's why the simile dead is resembled to dodo. Second, as graceful as a swan. Now, swan looks graceful, that means elegance. The swan looks decent. So that's why graceful word is being related to swan. Third, as happy as a lark. Now, lark is a bird who remains very happy. So that's why happy word is related to lark. Fourth, as proud as a peacock. know that peacock is so beautiful. So peacock is very proud of its beauty. So that's why peacock is being resembled with proud word. Fifth, as silly as a sheep. We find that sheep is a cute and a stupid animal. So we named it as silly. So sheep is just resembling to the silly word. And sixth, as wise as an owl. Yes, owl is being considered an intelligent bird. So that's why wise is being related to owl. It has a lot of knowledge and wisdom with it. So these were the way how we can train our brain. We know the simile which is related to these words, these birds.